So I saw a video last month that actually sparked an idea inside of me. I am a motion designer, so why don't I actually motion design much more here on this channel? I should actually do that more often. And then it actually hit me. There's also a very welcomed and universally loved thing with viewers on YouTube. Yes, exactly. It's perfect. Oh, stupid brain. Damn! What was I actually thinking about? Oh yes, got it again. I thought of something completely different. Something so exquisite that no one actually thought of it before. I will do a challenge! Oh, that's so original! Okay, maybe that isn't as original as I thought it is, but what if I do something that only I can do? Something that I trained myself in for years and years, under pressure, self-abandonment and hard work. Okay, that's enough, brain, thank you. I am going to compete with myself in recreating and animating YouTube intros that you guys know and love within 48 hours in my own style. From scribbling to finished video. And I will call this new series 48 hours the remaking. 48 hours the reintroduction. Nah. 48 hours the introductioneering. If any of you out there actually has a better name, then please go down in the comments and post it there. If there's something out there that I like, I will rename it in your honors, kind sir or madam. Okay, let's actually begin. I have several different really well-known intros on my list. But this one is from the most famous tech channel here on YouTube, Marques Brownlees aka MKBHD. And in one of his last videos he actually talked about remaking his white intro.
Where is the dark mode version of the intro?
And I try to keep that in mind while designing the matte black MKBHD LeechTM version of the intro. Let's actually start the 48 hours right now. So of course the first thing I have to get right is the fact that I don't know any timings. I need to know the speeds of the movements, the length of the intro, how many frames does this and that need to morph itself into other shapes, is there any small movement that I haven't seen, is there motion blur, and. I need to take a look at it closely and write down all the small nooks and crannies. I think I actually got the timings down to the last frame. It's 3 seconds of full power animation. I really like the timings, they are fast, fluid, and they work organically within itself. Now I actually need to figure out what kind of shapes I want to use that still resemble the MKBHD intro, but with my kind of flair and design. Rule number 1 in animation, I make a storyboard before anything else so that I can actually see if my kind of ideas work or not. So let's do that really quick. Okay, after 27 different variations, I think I'm finally happy with the way it pans out. Instead of dots, I'm going to use lines, naturally flowing organic lines. And I'm going to add some small but different variations into the animation itself that hopefully are not really noticeable, but from my kind of perspective make a lot of sense. Black variant of the logo part is actually animating in keyframe position change, and I really don't like that. I'm going to change that. Right now the dots have two colors. They are either black or red, and they are pulsating out to the outside in a random fashion. I'm going to change that as well. I'm going to change the lines in two different colors, and I'm going to pulsate them. And at the end, the logo and the box itself are moving in a radial fashion back to the middle, and I'm going to change that as well. I'm going to speed ramp that a bit so that it gets bigger, then it stays there for a couple of for a couple of frames in that case, and then it's going to be like... Normally, the next step of an intro animation would be to go into Illustrator and create a different type of shapes and graphics that are needed, then separating and layering them so that I can actually import them into After Effects when it's time to animate. In this case, however, we can skip that step because all the shapes can actually be built inside of After Effects, which does not only save us quite a lot of time, but it's also very convenient with the tools we are going to use. But first we need to find a great looking color palette in matte black that looks dope as hell and makes our animation pop when we put it together. I normally use the site colorlovers.com. I stumbled upon that site sometime around 2008 while still in graphic design school and fell in love with it ever since. So without further ado, I picked the color palette that I like, of course, it's matte black, and now it's time to go into After Effects and begin with building all the comps, shapes and different loops and expressions that are needed to bring this thing actually to life. But first, I think I need more coffee. Okay, that's enough for day one. I worked 16 hours on it by now. I had some highs and some lows through those hours, but that is the thing of beauty with designing something right from your imagination. When you overcome the flaws and the things you thought actually wouldn't work, it's the best feeling there is. And the second best thing is actually going to sleep afterwards. See you tomorrow. Oh, for fuck's sake, I've overslept. But I'm a little tired. Okay, I finally did it. I'm finished. And the MKBHD intro as well. That was one hell of a ride. Holy smokes, that was way more intense than I thought. But without further ado, here is the new MKBHD intro. Have fun. Thanks for the ride. you very much for watching. My name is Leech as always, and I'm off writing the next script. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. I'm trying to do this series now regularly. If you enjoyed it, please go down in the comments and write me some more intros that I could do in my own style. Click on the like button, double click on the not like button if you want to, and we'll see us in the next video. My name was Leech, and until then, goodbye.